Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Let's see how we're sounding here. Ooh, sounding good, sounding good. There we go. Grass, good evening, mate. Back at it again, indeed. Indeed. How you getting on, sir? How's Big Saturday going for you, mate? How you getting on? Indeed, we are back at it again. Another day here on the YouTube channel. The focus of our attention once again is Daggerfall. What progress have I made? Well, on the last stream, we got our character started. We got everything set up. I took on a couple of little quest lines, and I think we just started to make our way into the kind of main story quests as well. Very much early stages of our playthrough here, no doubt about it. But we are making our way through the game, so it's good, man. It's good. You were doing some DS1 bingo. What is DS1 bingo? Sorry, like what? Like trivia, or what's the sketch? Managed to win your match as well? Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah. Big W's all round. Big Saturday, big W's. Hell yeah. Early stuff, yeah. Yeah, early stuff, man. And with a game of this size, right? I get the feeling that it's going to take a while to really make any kind of meaningful progress here, right? Give me 1 second. Oh, you're running through the game. You got a bingo card I think you need to try and do. Got you. And you won. Hell yeah, man. Is it like a tournament, or what's the sketch? Is it just like you versus other Dark Souls speedrunners? Is that the idea? Yes, folks, we're back again with our excellent character here, Shalom Jackie. You look nice. Back in the game. There we go. Here we are. Let me know, Grass, if anything looks off with the game capture, by the way. I don't think so. It shouldn't, but if it does, then let me know. Hello, sir. Just making sure everything's still working as expected here. Everything should be fine, but do let me know if not. Let me pull up my notepad here as well. I forget that I literally have a notepad here with all the kind of things that were ongoing in the world that I need to keep track of. I think the last thing that we'd done last time around was go to a place called Greensley Palace and kill a bear, so that's fine. We've taken care of that, so that's all good. Let's hop back in here. I wish it was snowy right now. Grass. I don't know what it's been like in the US, man, but here in the UK, we have been dealing with an absolute heat wave, man. It is unbelievable how hot it's been here. It's crazy. I think it was like 25 degrees Celsius here today or something. It was in the 20s, which I don't know what that is in Fahrenheit, but it's hot, right? For us, that's hot. I was outside all day basically. I'm honestly properly sunburned. It's wild. You're bloodborning with the bros? Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah. Not hot, but still. I guess you guys have different standards for hot than we do here in the UK, right? I guess that depends on where you are, though. Because I know there are a lot of parts of the US that are cold too, but most of the UK is cold. What is this? Is this like a library? The shop is better appointed than many. Its wares lie neatly on the shelf, although not fit for a king, all are skillfully crafted. What is this? Yeah, it's like a library. Okay. Cool. Hello, sir. I just had to make use of the mute on my keyboard there. I'm a little bit stuffy, guys. I do apologise if I sound slightly strange today. Hay fever is kicking my ass at the moment. It's kicking my ass. Weirdomon, welcome to the stream, sir. Nice to see you. I might actually, just as a preemptive move here, lads, apologies to step away, I might go and just grab some tissues just to take care of business as and when needed. 1 second. Oh wait. I literally have some by my PC already. Never mind. Ignore me. Ignore. There we go. I may have to go on mute every so often just to take care of business there, but we should be rocking and rolling. We could sell this book. How much will you give me for this book? 263 gold. That's not so bad, right? I get the feeling that my speech is pretty bad at this point, so I can't command a very good price on anything, but I will take 263 gold for what is a book. So there we go. Hopefully that book's not important. It might be. Might be. Okay. So, this is the library. Very cool, very nice. Back out into the world. What are we doing? I don't think we have anything that we need to do immediately here. That being said, there was the kind of long-term thing here that we needed to do with taking care of a vampire. This was in a place called Gearsley's Hold, I think is the name of it, which is right around here. Yeah, the ruins of Gearsley's Hold is somewhere in this kind of general region. We had, I think, 3 months to take care of that, and I can't remember exactly when we got the letter, but we do have a good amount of time to take care of that. I think off the bat I will, as I was doing last time around, I'll try and find some quests to do, just to see if we can level up our character a little bit here. Get some gold, get some gear, level ourselves up a little bit. Just like you would if you were playing like Skyrim or anything like that, right? That seems to be a good plan. Any work? I'll have to find something else to do with my time. Okay, well, fair enough. Pretty rude, but fair enough. Let's go to the Fighters Guild, right? The covenant that we joined last time around. They usually do have quests to offer, right? So let's go there and let's see if we can pick up a quest for them. They might just send me off to go and kill another bear, which I'm fine with. I get some gold for it. I get to take out a bear. That's kind of cool. But no, indeed, it has been unbelievably hot here in the UK today. It got to the point where, like, a couple of hours ago, genuinely, I was having, like, mild trouble breathing just because it was so hot inside. I had to properly crank open all the windows and just sweat it out, right? Just sweat it out. Gabs, good evening. How late are you? We just got started a couple of minutes ago, man. You've not missed anything. Welcome back. I was actually just going to get my first quest, so you've not missed anything at all. How you getting on, mate? Anyway, how's your Saturday been? Oh, here we go. Congratulations, Shalon. Because of your outstanding weaponry prowess, we promoted you to the rank of journeyman in the guild. Among other benefits, this increase means cheaper weapon repairs and more profitable work assignments. There you go. Excellent. Give me a quest. Give me a quest. Got a guild member who's feeling really depressed. The fellows here in town just sort of moping around, unable to get back in the groove. I bet you'd be pretty good at changing that, right, Shalon? This is a local quest. No, Gabs, we're not taking out a bear in someone's house, it would seem. That's what I was saying. I was so convinced that we were just going to go and kill another bear. But it looks like the mission for today is curing depression. There you go. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. Let's do that. Alright then. Go on and find him over in the Gairsley residence. Poor guy's really shaken up, but I don't know what's about. Name's Mordestar Greenfield. See if you can get his head back in the right place. I'll have 396 gold for you when you're done. Don't take longer than 23 days. Okay. So we need to go to a place called... Was it Gairs? Oh shit! I should have written that down. What was it again? A place called the Gairsley residence, right? There we go. That's where we need to go. Let me just save the game before we get out and about on our journey here. Gonna have to fight depression, yeah. This is, Gabs, this is the Fighters Guild, right? And today we're fighting depression. That's what we are fighting today. The Gairsley residence. That's where we're going. I fear that I might have misspelled. I fear that I might have misspelled the name of this place. Or was it called something else? It might have been. It might have been one of these ones. What was it again? We have quests, right? There we go. So this is our quest book, and we can see our quests from here, right? So, yep. Yep. Gairsley residence. Okay. So I think I did. Oh, did I spell it R-E instead of E-R? Maybe that's it. Gairsley. I didn't realize it was going to be that specific. I should really pay more attention when people are talking to me in this game. Gairsley residence. No, I don't want to go to the ruin of Gairsley's Hold. I'm so confused. What do you mean? I can find him in the Gearsley residence. Oh, wait a minute. Sorry, this is a local quest. So, wouldn't this be something that's within Daggerfall? That makes sense to me, right? What level am I again? I am level 2. Level 2 at the moment. I think this might be actually contained within Daggerfall, which is why we can't travel there. So, what we need to do is, yeah, as you say, Gabs, we need to ask people in town where the Gearsley residence is. General, the Gearsley residence, south of here. Go. And we'll get someone to mark that on our map. That's something to keep in mind. Local quests, right? So quests where you have to stay within the city that you're currently in, and you're just looking for like a house or something. That's interesting. Slightly different than what we've dealt with before. Right. Where is the Gearsley residence? Show you on the map. There we go. So it is fully to the south, and then just kind of down this direction. Okay. Okay. Ask them till they mark it on the map. Yeah. Can you ask the same person over and over again, Gabs, or do you kind of just ask different people, and eventually someone will put it on your map? Is that kind of the idea? Check some of these buildings out as we go here. Gardens, General Smithy. Further down here. There we go, the Gearsley residence. Excellent. Okay. Here we are. I'll have my sword out just in case. I don't think we're going to have to deal with anything bad here, but just in case, right? We will stay prepared. Oh, hello, sir. Oh, what? What are you here for? I'm not even going to try and say that name. What is that? Agrir Gerhardt? Oh, him? No, I'm not interested. I'm done with the guild. It's not the life for me. You spend some time trying to force the reason out of him, and are met with blunt resistance. Finally, with some exasperation, he blurts out the truth. It's because of the privateer's hold, okay? Filthy den of vipers nearly killed me. I hadn't spent more than an hour in there before I was nearly dead. Unless you're going to take me there and show me how a real fighter acts, I don't want to hear about it. It looks like there's only one thing that will convince him. A little begrudgingly, he agrees to follow you to Privateer's Hold. If anything can help him overcome his trauma, it'll be this. Right. Okay, okay. It's not a thing in the DOS, but Daggerfall Unity does, got you. Just like a little quality of life thing, right? Okay, so, this man's depressed, and the only thing that will cure his depression is me kicking some ass, right? At the Privateer's Hold. So that's where we need to go, and we need to take out the bandits that live there, right? Let's do it. Let's boogie. Just gonna rest up real quick. Wonder if I can do that. Maybe I do that at the Fighters Guild just before we head out. Just because I noticed my stamina's a little bit... Actually, no, I should just travel. Because if I travel, I'll get it all back. Going back to the starting dungeon already? Hell yeah. Privateers Hold. There we go. Let's travel there. Let's do it. So, cautiously, by foot, then it ends. Begin. Okay, so this is Privateer's Hold. Is this it in here? Oh. Ah, yes it is. Morningstar Greenfield starts shaking once you enter. You know what? Fighting's all yours. I'm not doing a thing till I see you survive. Alright. Okay. There's scrapping to be done here. Oh. We've got a bit of a brawl here. Yep. There we go. We killed a couple of these little monsters here. Excellent. Anything that we can loot in this area? Not really, no. Starting dungeon. Yeah, this is the area that we started in, right? So I do wonder what we need to do in this area to complete our quest. Do we just need to clear the dungeon? I wonder. I do wonder. Do we need to kill a certain amount of enemies? Like, I really do wonder what our requirements are here. Oh, Jesus. Ashton Johnson, welcome to the stream. Nice to see you. How you getting on, mate? The skeleton is gonna kill me. Hold on. There we go. Jesus. Jesus. That skeleton is ruthless. There we go. Let me see what we got here. See if we have any better weapons. So again, at the moment we're using this ebony dagger. It does between 5 and 10 damage. Still new. We have a staff, 1 to 8. Warhammer, 3 to 18. Might be better. I'm still going to, I think, just rock with our dagger for the time being. Just gonna save as well after surviving that encounter. Okay. Let's keep going here. Again, I'm not entirely sure what the requirements are for us to pass this quest. I guess we'll see. Oh. Ah, there you go. More gold, a longsword, a staff, and some armor. Excellent. Let's see. What do we have here? Plus 3 to armor. Put that on. Plus 6 to armor. Plus 3 to armor. Oh wait, this is plus 7 to armor. And that's only plus 3, so that's better. Okay. 1 to 8, 1 to 8, 3 to 18. 2 to 16. Steel longsword. Let me take that out. How does this thing look? Nah, not the one. Not the one. I'd rather have my ebony dagger here, I think. Am I excited for the new GTA game? Yeah, I'd heard, Ashton, there's like a new trailer that had dropped for the game, right? I've not watched the trailer yet. I played GTA 5, a lot back in the day, but I've not actually seen that much about GTA 6. I think what I'll do is when the game comes out, I'll probably have a look and I'll see what people are saying about it. And if the kind of general vibe is that it is really good, then I'll give it a try, but if not, then I won't bother. I think is probably the idea. There we go. Rat down. Got the dagger out in Daggerfall. You damn right, Gabs. We are in Daggerfall with the dagger. And maybe the fall as well. Just gonna save again, in case I get bodied. It's got the Mexican girl as a protagonist. I think I'd heard, Ashton, it's like is it not like a couple or something that you play as? It's like a Bonnie and Clyde thing, is that the idea? I think. Never liked GTA, won't buy GTA 6. I don't know, Gabs, GTA 5 was really fun. I enjoyed GTA 5 a lot. My confidence begins to rub off on Morderstar Greenfield. Getting a feel for adventure, he smiles, perhaps for the first time in weeks. You know what? I'm better than this. By the Dark Lord, why am I even talking? I can do this. I can. He then leaves you to begin adventuring anew. Arger Gerhardt will be happy to hear about this. There you go. There you go. Quest completed. Excellent. I think I will, while I'm here, just explore this dungeon a little bit more and see if there's anything that I missed last time around. See if there's any loot or anything like that I'd missed. Let's have an explore here. Let's have an explore. Do I have girlfriends? A few, yeah. A few. I also have many girl enemies. Oh shit. I have both. Shall I go down here? Oh, there we go. Rest here until healed. Excellent. Excellent. GTA 5 was fine when you prefer fantasy, western, and sci-fi games. Like this one, right? This very much falls into the category of fantasy. High fantasy, I would say. High fantasy or like dark fantasy type of vibes. Let's see, we've got a bunch more gear here now too, which is really interesting. We've got a helmet. Steel pauldron. I feel like can you let me know, Gabs, is there like a clearly defined kind of like ranking for armor? Like is chain always better than leather? Is iron always better than chain? Like is there a clear order? It looks like iron's better, but just to check. Any girl enemies, who could they be? They know who they are. They know who they are, and they know what they did as well, I tell you. Chain boots, somewhere in leather boots. So, yeah, better. Yeah, that's kind of the order, Gabs, got you. So always prefer chain over leather, but always prefer iron over chain. And then similarly, I imagine some of the more solid stuff like ebony, probably you'd prefer over iron, right? Let's see what we got here weapons wise as well. Steel staff, warhammer, longsword, iron longsword. We have a shield here too. Let me put that on. That's just some more armor for us, right? I guess we don't actually see the shield. We just kind of get protected by it, right? That's the vibe. Got you. You do it by level? Oh, is there a way to see, like, the level on a piece of armor? Curious. Seem like a nice guy. Some people don't need a reason, right? No, I say that. That's I'm half joking, by the way, Ashton. I don't really have many enemies. I have like people in my office environment that annoy me, right? That's about as bad as it gets, really. I'm not a man that has enemies, really. Step out here, back into the world. Oh hell yeah, it's nighttime. Hell yeah. I do, I love the little scenic sky that we've got going on here. Hell yeah. Okay, back to Daggerfall, right? To cash in on our quest. Let's do it. Leather chain and iron are pretty much the same. Then it's steel, dwarven, elven, mithril, adamantium, and daedric's the best. Got you. Thank you. That makes a lot of sense. But I assume even though they're kind of the same, probably still iron's a little bit better than chain, which is a little bit better than leather, but not by much. But as soon as you start getting to steel, it's like different gravy, right? Oh, the shield's a passive boost. Got you. Got you. Makes sense. It's just extra armor. A piece of paper gently blows past you. You grab it and pick it up. Okay. Might be another quest for us here. Let's see here. The Cartographers Association of the Lilac Bay, Daggerfall Charter. A group of expert explorers and designers wish to chart some of the locations lost to memory and might have historical or resourceful value to the public. We are currently accepting applicants for new explorers at Ibshead for the next 21 days. Present personally to Bedweir Ashley at the Superior Lyceum. In your service to Tamriel, you will travel leagues immeasurable, or innumerable, even, see locations forgotten by time, and unearth secrets the archaeologists have dreamt of for decades. The Cartographers Association is supported by donations from generous citizens and by a commission of local wealth as chartered by each regional monarch. That is a government document, right? That is a government document. In a game. I've just had to read, like, it's like something that the Scottish government would put out, but it's in Daggerfall. There you go. You work as a barista, you had a guy who stalked you behind the dumpster. His name is Jonathan Bruce Tibbets? What in the fucking... What sort of silly ass name is that? Jonathan Tibbets. Fuck you, Jonathan. It's a fuck, Jonathan. He's a weird YouTube channel called Tibbs TV. There you go. I feel like he has the sort of name where he shouldn't be doing creepy stuff. He should be doing like whimsical things, you know? He has quite a whimsical name. There you go. Shield functions like it does in TTRPGs, yeah, so it's kind of old school. Got you, Gabs. Okay, so we have an option here to hook up with cartographers, right? Do some exploring that way. Let me just make a note here of the location. So, a place called Ibshead, I think that is. And we have 21 days to go there. We need to go to a place called the Superior Lyceum, I think that is, in Ipshed. I could see myself doing that. That sounds fun. "21 days to go there." What we will do before that is, again, save the game, which we have to do after finishing pretty much every single quest to save our progress. We will go back to the Fighters Guild to get our reward for completing the quest. Here we go. On his channel, he threatened to kill you. Oh, Jesus. I hope you're okay, Ashton. That is an uncomfortable scenario to be in. I hope you followed all the appropriate legal channels, got this man restrained, sued, put in jail, case may be. That's not so whimsical, though, I will say. That's a lot less fun than what I was thinking in my head. I don't know, just the name. He sounds like the sort of man that should be like out in fields collecting mushrooms. Does that make sense? Wearing like a little cool hat, you know? I could see him like sitting in someone's garden with a wee fishing rod in his hand. This is Ashwin Gerhardt. There we go. Ah, I knew you could do it. This is definitely worth the gold. I need someone like him to kill rats and tigers while you're frying the big fish. Basically just called this man useless. There you go. There you go. Some gold for completing our quest there. Excellent. Where do you get this game? Ashton, this is the Elder Scrolls 2 Daggerfall. Just in case you're curious. The game is free on Steam. And I'm playing a slightly modded version of that game. There's a lot of people that have talked about how to set this game up so that it's a bit better to be playing in 2025. But essentially the game's Daggerfall, and I'm playing a slightly modded version of Daggerfall. That's what we're doing here. Sometimes when you're bored, you go 180 on the wrong side of the highway, eyes closed. I'm gonna have to disavow that one. I can't be getting behind that, Gabs. When I understand, I can empathize, but I can't be saying that I endorse that. Right, let's keep moving here. It seems like our next move has been made pretty clear for us, right? We are gonna go and become a cartographer. Let's do it. I want to try something out as well here. What was it again? I wanted to try this out just to see if it works. Yes, so I've just pressed the F key on my keyboard here, and you can see that brought a little map up on the top right hand corner. I think this might be a map of roads nearby. One of the mods that I have installed here is like a roads mod, and I think this might be a map of all the roads that we kind of have around us right now, which is cool. Jesse, welcome to the stream, nice to see you. You're playing Battlespire at the moment? See in Daggerfall Unity. I want to have Battlespire and Daggerfall. I'm not actually sure what Battlespire is, but welcome to the stream, man. What's the mod called? This one with the roads. It's two different mods. So one of them is called Better Roads, which, as you can see, adds roads to the game that connect up every big city, every area. All of it has roads. And then the other one as well is a mod called Travel Options, which improves some of the travel stuff in the game. Those are the two mods. I don't have climates and calories. I don't. No, that one felt a little bit too dank for me, I will say. I can barely survive in this game as is, let alone if I had to worry about like hunger and being cold. I think I might quit on the spot. Yeah, let's go and join the Cartographers. Let's do it. Let's travel to, I think it was Ipshead, I think that's called. Ipshead. There we go. Travel there. 20 gold to get there, 4 days to get there. Let's do it. Battle Sparrow is supposed to be a DLC for Daggerfall. Got ya. Got ya. Has someone modded it in to Daggerfall Unity? Is that the idea? I got the world to travel. Ashton, I'm not sure if you've seen this game before, right? One of the things about Daggerfall that people have talked about a lot is the size of the game world, right? So right now we're in a region called Daggerfall, and as you can see, this region is pretty massive, right? So each one of these little dots on the map is some sort of significant place, right? So it might be like a bandit settlement, or a little town, or you know, something like one of the towns that we've just been in. Each one of these little dots represents one of those towns or places, right? And that's for Daggerfall, which is where we are at the moment. The map for this game is this. So you can imagine to explore the whole thing is going to take a very long time. That's one of the things that people have talked about the most is just how massive this game is. It's the biggest Elder Scrolls game by far, much bigger than Skyrim or any of the other ones, which is cool. Climate and calories is fun, pretty rough at the start of the game. Yeah, it just seemed a little bit much, man, I'll be honest. Just a little bit much. Not yet, okay, got you. Fun fact, I don't even have all the map unlocked. What? Eh? What do you mean? Crazy. There's more? That's ridiculous. That is ridiculous. Okay, so we have now travelled to a slightly different town. This is Ipshead. No snow here, which is pretty cool. A different sort of environment. Different vibes. Excellent. And we are looking for a place here in Ipshead called the Superior Lyceum. Or I think it's Lyceum. So we can ask around a little bit, and we can see if we can find this place. Talk to some of these people here and see what's happening. So it's not a tavern. Is it a general store? No. Guild? No. Library. There it is. Greetings. Good day, stranger. Do you know where the Superior Lyceum is? I'm new to Ipshead too now. Please excuse me. Okay, well, you're not very helpful, lady. Let's ask. This is one of my girl enemies, by the way. Now, hello. Tell me where the Superior Lyceum is. Somewhere northwest of here. Okay. Will you tell me if I start bothering you? I'll show you it on the map. There you go. There you go. We've bothered her enough. Excellent. And actually it's right here. So we did all that just to find out that it is right here. Excellent. Excellent. Oh, for most of the dungeons, I have to find the map for them before you even know where they are. Jesus. No joke, you once spent around 100 hours in a dungeon? Eh? Oh man, I'm gonna be playing this game forever. Oh, oh no, I'm gonna be playing this game forever. Oh. Oh, Jesus. Scary ladies. Open between 9 and 11. Cool. And it's 7 o'clock in the morning at the moment. We can wait a little bit of time. Cool. And now we can go in. Daggerfall was planned to be one of the first endless games. By design, okay, got you. Got you. Shan under Morrowind was supposed to be a DLC, never happened. I think it was what's the sketch with this as well? This was not made by Bethesda, right? I think Daggerfall was the last one that was made by not Bethesda, I think. I'm right in saying. I believe. Hello, sir. Oh, there we go. Welcome. My name is Bedweir Ashley. I am the Regional Registrar for the Cartographers Association of the Laik Bay. I assume that by coming here, you show some interest in uncovering the mysteries of Hammerfell and High Rock, are capable of long-distance travel on a coin's drop, and can handle yourself under adverse and sometimes dangerous conditions. Now that I have warned you concerning the hazards of the Cartographer's path, do you desire to follow it and aid us in mapping out Tamriel's past, present, and future? What a sales pitch. What a sales pitch. Oh, all the Elder Scrolls games were Bethesda. Okay, got you. Got you. I thought it was some sort of like Fallout situation going on. Fallout's like that, isn't it? Like the first game, or the first two games are not made by Bethesda, I think. I want to say either that or I'm just losing my mind. I'm not sure. Thinking about the Fallout series, yeah, I am. I am. Let's join the Cartographers. Let's do it. Let's do it. Then I formally welcome you, Shallan, to the ranks of the Cartographers. Please allow me some short explanations. First, your actions will be your own while on duty. If you sleep on some street you're not supposed to, or take something that doesn't really belong to you, you will be prosecuted, and not us. The courts know this well, and will not humour any excuse that involves naming us. Second, compensation is middling for a new recruit such as yourself, and depends on the generosity of our donors. We hope to improve on it, but at the start you may only be earning your travel expenses. With that out of the way, allow me to present you your first assignment. This is indeed menial. We must ascertain the skill level of each member by the work they do. Your first assignment is to find the Ashley residence in Lambdale. A simple test. I'll give you 17 days to do that and return here. Okay. Okay. First two were made by the proto version of Obsidian, essentially. Right, got you. Got you. So yeah, not Bethesda for Fallout, but it's always been that for the Elder Scrolls. Okay, makes sense. Makes sense. Just to be clear as well, guys, are the Cartographers like a guild? Or are they more just like their own sort of group? Like, are they a guild in the same way that the Fighters Guild is like an officially recognized guild? Out of curiosity. Okay, so we're looking for a place called the Ashley Residence in a place called Lambdale. And we have 17 days to complete this quest. No problem at all. Julian LaFay made this game. After that, Battlespire was in the same room with Redguard team. Redguard was Todd Howard's first project together with Kirkbride. Oh, I forget as well that Todd Howard wasn't always the face of Bethesda, right? This is some deep lore. I'll be honest with you guys, my knowledge on like the Elder Scrolls series in general is It's okay, but it's not the best. Before playing this game, the only Elder Scrolls games that I've played are Skyrim and a little bit of the Elder Scrolls Online. And I played Fallout 3 and Fallout 4. But this is kind of my first attempt to get into the kind of classic era of Bethesda games. We're looking for a place called Lambdale. Lambdale, which is kind of across the map, right? Yeah, let's travel to Lambdale. I wonder if we can take a road. That would be interesting. Maybe I can show off one of the mods that I have installed here. Let's see if we can do that. Wonder if we can go by road here. So this is one of the mods that I have installed. It's a travel mod, right, that lets us actually physically go between locations through not fast travel, but something called accelerated travel. So as you can see, our character moves quite quickly, but we still get to actually see the journey. Local information known to a character. So in accelerated travel, F to follow a road or a track. Pause travel for camp. Exit travel. So can I say that we are following roads? Okay, this is obviously a bit funky in how it works, right? But I guess what we could do, in theory, is we could find a road that would take us between these two locations and we could follow it through fast travel, right? I think that is something that we can do, although it would be just a little bit tedious tedious to do that. So maybe we just try it without following a road and see how that works. Kind of curious to see how this looks. It's kind of cool though, right? It just lets us kind of travel through the world a bit more naturally than just fast traveling everywhere. We get to actually see a little bit of the world too, which is cool. Let me stop this for the time being too, and let me try and follow this road for a bit. Yes, there we go. We're following a road now. Excellent. Excellent. Bethesda started by making Terminator and sports games, so that's a cool little bit of lore. Excellent. Since ESO you thought you knew a lot, but after ESO you learned how much you didn't know, and you know a lot. Well, Jesse, assume that I know even less than you, right? I know even less than you. Unexpected sight catches my eye, and I failed to avoid an encounter here. So yeah, as we go on our fast travel route, we can run into enemies on the road, I think, is one of the things that can happen. Although in this case it looks like there's actually not an enemy. Cool. Fair enough. Keep following a road here. We can see where that takes us. See where we end up. This is cool. I like this. Don't get me wrong, the fast traveling in this game is cool, but the idea that there's so much of this world that some people would just never see because you're fast traveling everywhere. I like the idea that something like this exists where we can just take a bit of time to actually stop and see it. I like it. The Elder Scrolls all being a dream? Whose dream? There's some deep lore stuff going on here that I feel like I'm not privy to. Oh. Stumble upon something unexpected. I failed to avoid an encounter. The atmosphere suddenly feels grim and the air is cold. Okay. I'm gonna get jumped here? Or is it another false alarm, maybe? My character might have just freaked out for no reason. Fair enough. Yeah, this is cool. We're just following a road. Yeah, hell yeah. I played Elder Scrolls games for like 16 or 17 years. There are kids younger than that, or older than that, whichever way. Whichever way. That's cool, man. That's cool. I guess to be fair, this game came out in 1996, right? So these games have been around for at least that long, and Elder Scrolls Arena came out before this. Seems we've found another location here. This is a place called Uptower Moor, which is Jesus. So, for some perspective, guys, right? I'm sure, you know, we probably already know this, but we just did a bunch of fast travel there, right? We did a huge amount of fast travel. It felt like it was what, maybe 4 or 5 minutes of travel, something like that. And that took us from here to here. And just for some perspective again, the game world is this. Also, what happened to my music? Video pause, continue watching. Yes, please. Give me my music back. Rude. Okay, so we're just gonna fast travel the rest of the way. I'm not gonna mess around anymore, but that is cool. Lambdale. Let's go there. Let's do it. Dreamed things like an eldritch god. Dreamed up all the Elder Scrolls. Came about because the creators of Morrowind wanted to add ancient Chinese philosophy. That's kind of sick. Elder Scrolls is a dream, a little bit more than that. Game of the Towers. Reality begin to dissolve. Right, so it's like kind of like eldritch sort of stuff. Got you. That's kind of all I need to know. I guess that makes sense, right? A lot of these games have focuses on like gods and deities and figures in the background, right? So that makes a lot of sense. We are looking for a location here of the Ashley residence. I don't give directions to people who talk to you like that. Well, that is very rude. Very rude. The Ashley residence. Find it north with a bit of a walk. Thank you. To the north of us. The Ashley residence. Here we go. Here we go. You tried to play Arena, but you couldn't leave the starting... What was it? Too hard, Gabs. You couldn't leave the starting dungeon. Does Thalmor want to wake everyone up from this dream? Is that the idea? Okay. This is deep, man. I feel like I need to go and spend a little bit of time watching YouTube videos to get context on what's happening in the Elder Scrolls universe. Because this is some dank stuff. From all you can tell, this is the place Bedwyr Ashley told you to find. Now we need to report its location back to him. Okay, cool. So we found the place that we need to go. This is another little town here called Ramdale. I guess while we're here, we can stop for a little a little nose around, right? This kind of nice cozy little medieval style town here. Got some cows and some bulls, big chillin'. Hi guys. I feel like I should probably do this as we go, right? I imagine you could kind of blitz through this game and you could just do quest after quest after quest, one after the other, super quickly. You could do that. Or you could stop and take a little breath as you go here, right? And you could experience some of the kind of landscapes that we find ourselves in. This place is cool. It's got a nice kind of vibe to it. I could definitely see myself living here. I feel like it's kind of a cozy little region up here in the, what is this, kind of the northeast of Daggerfall. It's cool, I like it. I like it. In the main story, you must follow a tower that's written in the Elder Scrolls, which the trailer of Skyrim talks about also. Endgame in general. Right, got you. Got you. Elder Scrolls has internet? What do you mean it has internet? The people of Ramdale definitely don't have internet, right? These people like play with poo and stuff, I feel like. I'm not seeing cabling or anything. This is cool though, what a cool place. And again, just to be clear, this is just one of many towns that exist in this kind of living, breathing world that we find ourselves in together here. Ramdale. Take a little bit of time just to kind of ponder the landscape as well, right? Because it is expansive. Very expansive. Trees everywhere. Scenery everywhere. It does, I mean, every time I think about it, it does blow my mind. The fact that this is a game that was created in 1996, and the kind of scope and the detail that we're dealing with here is so massive. Cool, what a nice little place. Oh, for most of the things, it's better just to get cliff notes versus watching like a 5-hour video essay. Got ya, got ya. I guess you could get pretty off into the weeds, right? If you commit yourself fully to figuring every single little thing out about the game, right? Oh, you'd recommend just sort of reading all the in-game books and playing the games? Yeah, got you, Jesse. Got you. Okay, let's go back to Ibshead here, and let's report back to our cartographer fella, and let's tell him that we have succeeded in our quest. We'll take a little look around in Ibshead as well. While we're here, I like this mountain. It's a cool mountain. Yeah, I realised I caught myself there, in like a pattern of just fast traveling, do quest, fast travel, do quest. That's not what I want to do with this playthrough at all, right? I definitely want to be taking a good amount of time just to be kind of stopping off and doing a little bit of exploring like this, right? And to me, this is kind of part of what playing through a game like this is about, right? It's about taking your time and looking around these living, breathing cities that have been built for us. They're all here, so we might as well explore them and just kind of experience them. Internet in the sense of mind connections. People can access and save things via magic internet. But like a magical mind connection internet cloud system Hmm. That is very trippy, very dank, very cool, but very hard to understand. Very hard to understand. We've also walked basically through the entire town in the wrong direction. What's up, Schmingus? Welcome back to the stream, sir. Nice to see you. My man Goober. What's up, Schmingus? And Blizzard as well. Welcome to the stream. Nice to see you, Blizzard. How you doing, pal? Long time no see. Let me remind myself here. Yeah, so we're going in this direction. Age of Empires 2 still holds up so well. I've not played Age of Empires. Maybe this is what we do here on the YouTube page for a bit, is just go back and play some older games, right? Just experience some of the classics. I think Age of Empires is a little bit older, isn't it? What's the release date on that one? SR Station? No, it's not. I think it's this one in here. Oh. Oh. It is closed. So we need to wait just a couple of hours here until it opens. Well, people in the history books are biased based on which race they are. I love when fantasy settings have that aspect to them. Like biased narratives, I really enjoy that. I think The Lord of the Rings does that as well, doesn't it? I want to say. Oh, 1999 on Age of Empires 2. Got you. Got you. A little bit older then, yeah. Released the same year that I was born. There you go, there's a fun little tidbit for you. Good work. We occasionally send our members on such trips to calculate distances and so on. Cartography is a science that must undergo continual development. As I said, your early fees will be low. This time we only have 98 gold pieces allotted for you, but please be patient with us and let more funding come in. We hope you'll keep helping us. Who knows what could turn up in one of Tamriel's forgotten corners, so we'll send for you when we need you. Excellent. So I guess then the Cartographers are maybe not like an official guild or something that we can be involved in all the time. Maybe they are sort of a group that pops up every so often with a quest for us to take care of, right? Excellent. Cool. The Elder Scrolls has really convoluted lore. It's like getting into Warhammer, get the cliff notes on the main things and just learn about all the random bullshit. Yeah, still get me started on fucking Warhammer, man. Jesus. I got two guys that I work with who are big into Warhammer, and sometimes they explain to me things about like Warhammer lore. And I've tried my best to learn. You know, there's a couple of nights in a row where I fell asleep listening to lore about like the Emperor of Mankind, or his Emperor of Humanity, and the Necrons and all this stuff, and I just can't get my head around it. There's so much going on there. It's crazy. Right, I guess while we're here in Ipshead, seeing as we don't have any quests to attend to, maybe we can just go and find some work, right? We could talk to like an innkeep at a tavern or something like that and just see if we can find something to do. I keep taking the global map when I should be looking at the local one. Just gotta keep that in mind. I need to write down all the controls that I don't use quite as often, right? So like the time control, the logbook, the maps, right? Travel options. I need to write all this stuff down so I don't forget it, because I do struggle in moments. There's a bar here called the Unfortunate Pit. Let's go in there and see what's up. See what's up. Blizzard, you're starting up a D&D module with your lady friend? Excellent. Excellent. Using it as a way to get practice for DMing your own campaign setting for the boys. Fantastic. I know a guy who's doing that right now as well, trying to get set up as a DM for the first time. That shit seems stressful, man. Seems stressful. Where's the entrance to this? Am I blind? Where's the door? Where's the door to this bar? Oh, there it is. I am blind. There you go. There you go. No, that's good though. What's your setting that you're doing, Blizzard, for your campaign? Out of curiosity. Wonder never ends. The correct lore you'll never know. That's why YouTubers are always tell only one side. 4 stories of a single event. Yeah, got you. It's not so clear, right? And that's cool. I guess when you have a game series like this that's been going on for almost, what, 20, 30 years, you really do have time to build that kind of picture. That's cool. Damn near $1,000 on your main army and 800 on all the Tyranids. That's funny. Those guys told me as well that it's an expensive hobby to have, right? I think they're similar. They've put quite a lot into model building. One of the guys has his own 3D printer that he uses to like print models as well, which I always thought was pretty cool. Roast, welcome to the stream, sir. My man Roast Dinner, nice to see you. Just experienced the funniest shit ever. Your sister's first ever time being drunk. Oh Jesus, man, take care of her. Take care of her. That is funny though, man. It's funny seeing that. Hello, sir. Hello. I'm looking for a manhunter, or more specifically a ranger hunter. You see, he left town without paying the gold he owes me. It's the principle of the thing. I don't mind paying you 86 gold pieces for his capture, but my reputation would be ruined if I let my debtors just leave Ipshead owing me gold. Will you get this deadbeat for me? Manhunter task, okay. Okay. We need to travel to Castle Kingford, which is 9 days travel to the west. Okay. Okay. What I should keep in mind as well, actually, if I count up my travel time here, maybe it's been like a month, I want to say a month and a half since we were given that quest with the vampire. So maybe I should do this and then have a look at doing that after. That might be a good idea. We're going to Castle Kingford, and that's 9 days travel. Okay. Okay. Still can't find your minis. How come, Gabs? What's the blocker? Welcome back, Grass sir. What's happening? We're hunting down a scoundrel that has skipped town without paying his debts. Can you believe it? That's fine then. My sources tell me that the ranger has taken refuge in Castle Kingford, and will probably be there for 21 days or so. I fully expect Theodard Hockham, that's the ranger's name, to put up a fight, but try not to kill him. I'll expect you back in 21 days, good luck. Try not to kill him. Okay, well I will certainly try my best not to kill him. Let's see here, so we're going to a place called Castle Kingford. Hell yeah. Let's do it. Let's do it. She really likes Lego and Harry Potter, and your dad collects Lego, so jokingly he said you're going to prison. You open that. It's cluster talk about being dementia. Oh, that's some drunk talk, man. That is some drunk talk right there. Look after your sister. That's your job. That's your job as the brother. Gets her sent to Azkaban. Oh no! Don't send her to Azkaban. For a Harry Potter girl, that's like hell. Oh no. Okay, we're traveling. Let's do it. Indeed, indeed. Congrats, Grass, on the bingo win. Have I installed a sound mod? What I'm doing with the sound, Jesse, so I have a mod installed that replaces the soundtracks in the game, so the musical soundtracks that just play over and over again. I have a mod that replaces those with like ambient noise. Stuff like in the tavern you heard there was people like chatting, right? It's a mod that basically takes out all the sound and replaces it with like ambient stuff. I have a mod that is another sound mod, so you can hear stuff like my armor when I'm moving. That's a separate mod. And in addition to all that stuff, I also have my own playlist going in the background. A little playlist that I built on YouTube of like sort of ambient fantasy sounds. So all that's working together here to build this kind of vibe, just for your interest. That's what I've done. You bet everything in your bank account on the game of blackjack, and you have $2 in it. Oh, gabs. I feel you, man. Me and the boys were out. Went to Weatherspoons last week, and we were playing poker in a Weatherspoons. I definitely went a little too hard. Went a little too hard in the paint and paid the price. Feel you. But I'm not a snake. Can I open the Chamber of Secrets? I like the idea of just getting drunk for the first time and just talking about Harry Potter lore. That's really funny. Okay, so actually I wanna take a look at this from the outside before we go in. This is Castle Kingford, which is where our deserter has escaped to. We're gonna go and hunt down this scoundrel in Castle Kingford. Can I post a mod list? Absolutely I can, Jesse. I can also just take some time to show you at some point. I think actually the last time I did one of these streams, the VOD for that at the beginning, I showed off the mod list as well. So if you're curious immediately, you can watch that back and it'll tell you. But I'm happy to go over it again at some point. It's a total lightweight, yeah, got you. Just passed out on the couch. That's a good one. That's probably the safest place for her to be, is just you know, chill out on the couch somewhere, wake up, have a sore head, right, and just get on with your business after that, right? Can you post links to have Spotify? It's not on Spotify, it's just a playlist on YouTube. I can definitely link to that. Is this not going to kill me falling this far? I guess we'll find out, right? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it will. Yeah, it will. It will, yeah. That's, yep. Yep. I don't know why I thought that would go any differently. Yep. There you go. It was, in fact, was not fine. Yeah. So you got an ibuprofen ready. Yeah, man. Ibuprofen. Get some paracetamol. Get her some water. And right as rain. Right as rain after that. Plus, you guys are all young as well, so hangovers is not really a massive thing. I mean, obviously she will be because she's never experienced it before, but I remember when I was like 17, 18 getting drunk, and I woke up the next day feeling like bad, but that compared to what I get now is not even close. Now I wake up and like, depending on how much I've drunk the night before, sometimes I'll still be hungover the day after, just for no reason. So, enjoy that while it lasts. Got a Spotify playlist with only the Elder Scrolls music from everywhere. Nice. Nice. Yeah, got you. Yeah, it fits. That's cool, man. Now, for me, like, I just, I don't know, I'm kind of, what's the word, tapped in? Also, is this It's okay. Is my game okay? It's taking fucking ages to load here. I don't know if something's broken. Oh no. Something gone horribly wrong here with Daggerfall. And I hear sounds in the background. Let me restart the game. Hold on, sorry. I think something might have went wrong there. I can use this as an opportunity to show off the mod list. I think it might have crashed. Okay. Let me go here. Sorry, I need to just pause my soundtrack as well. Right. Mod list. while we can. Right? Mod list. Here are the mods that I have installed, okay? Just in case anyone is curious. I have ambient weather for ambient weather sounds. Basic roads for putting roads into the game. Aquatic sprites and bestiary. These add back cut content to the game. Some stuff underwater and a little compendium that shows off the monsters in the game. Better ambience, more ambient stuff, texture mods, quest mods, the dream pack I have installed, which is like a huge texture overhaul in the game. Dynamic skies I have on, which makes the sky look better. A couple of background mods that just keep the whole thing running. Bug fix mods, better desert architectures there. Dungeon exteriors, that makes some of the dungeons look a bit better on the outside. Interior lighting. There's a whole mod list. I can put it up somewhere. Maybe I got like a Reddit page set up. Maybe I can put it up in there if we are curious in the full list. All sorts of stuff though. All sorts of stuff. all kinds of stuff. We can go over it in more detail, but that is a very brief overview of what I have. Yeah. Now you don't drink in general. Got you roast. Let me leave here. Back in the game. Hopefully everything's fixed now, and we are back to business here. I'm gonna say that was just like a one-off, strange little crash that happened. Hopefully not a consistent thing. Preparing for a trip right now while you listen to the stream. Flying to Portugal tomorrow. Very exciting, Blizzard. Very exciting. Where about you going? I've looked at going to Portugal before, but it is not one of the places that I have managed to get to yet. Faro looks cool. That's a place that I could see myself going. Right, what are we doing here? So, we need to find this deserter. Maybe it's some sort of like puzzle or something? Because obviously, coming in here, we have this drop. Oh, but yeah. It's not a puzzle. It's just a cog. It's just a cog. There you go. There you go. You don't drink at all, okay. Yeah, got you. Body rejected the alcohol, yeah. Makes sense, man. Probably for the best then, right? Your Spotify's cooked, Gabs. How's your Spotify cooked? What do we have on the playlist? Also, does anyone have a just to throw this idea into the chat, right? Has anyone got like an underrated gem or a banger that they think that the world should know about? Just to throw that idea out there. Any underrated gems or bangers that people should be listening to? I can make a suggestion as well. Oh shit. Oh, what the fuck. Ugh. Oh god. Oh Jesus. Oh god. Ugh. I don't want any part of that, man. No. What in the hell was that? That is terrifying. Jesus. Jesus. Sometimes the graphics overhauls have minor crashing issues. Well, there you go. I guess as long as we save while we go here, there's not that big of a deal, right? I'm sure I haven't been drinking. Today, I had 2 beers earlier on. It was sunny outside, so I sat... Oh, Jesus. I sat out in the garden, and I had 2 beers with my dinner. But nothing since. In case we're curious. This thing is tough. There we go. Orc Sergeant has been downed. It looks like our inventory might be full as well. Okay, I probably should have thought about that. That's not the best. I can't loot any more stuff from this this orc. I guess we can probably only carry so much. Is this like our carry capacity? Yeah. Okay, well, not great. I don't want to be running through dungeons if I can't grab loot, so what I'm going to do is... Apparently nothing, because those guys are down there. Yeah. Apparently nothing. Apparently nothing at all. Fentanyl peak mind-numbing beats, eh? What, is that the name of your playlist? What kind of vibe are we going for? Honestly, anything, man. Honestly, anything. My playlist is all kinds of stuff. And I know a lot of people say that, but genuinely, my playlist has just anything and everything on it. So anything that you think is a vibe, feel free to throw in the chat. We can talk about it. It's just Eurovision and Balkan music. Fucking love that. Love that schmingus. You know what's so funny about that, right? I know I talk about this a lot, but I went to Bulgaria like a little while ago, right? And obviously the meme with like Balkan countries is they love Eurobeat. And I knew this going in. But I was like, surely it's not just Eurobeat. Like they're fuck. No, I hate this dungeon, man. This place sucks. This place sucks. Get me out of here right now. Oh god. Okay, nah. This place sucks. I don't want to play. I'm not playing. I'm coming back here. I can't do this right now, man. I need to sell my gear off. Can't be doing this right now. Shit, it's nighttime. Okay. Let me go back to Daggerfall. I'm not doing that right now. 5 days, that's fine. I think we had like 20 days or so to do the mission, so that's fine. Yeah, no, I was in Bulgaria, right? Oh, there's seasons in this game. Oh shit. That's what it is. I've come back to Daggerfall and obviously there's no snow now. And I thought that was just like a region thing, but it's a season thing. It must be like summertime right now. Oh, that's crazy. That's really cool. Right, so we have... I think we have like general stores around. Quality retail store, that sounds good. Let's see here. See what we can find. Yeah, no, I was in Bulgaria, and pretty much every single place that I was in at all times there was Eurobeat playing. It's like, well, you know, what can you do, right? What can you do? Got a song. If you give me the instrumental version while I play it, fits the vibe. Sure. This is Rome EP Forest. Let's see here. What do we have? Happy to take suggestions here. This is instrumental version. Let me do that. Stop what we're listening to here and get this on. Let's do it. Song called Firecracker. Maybe we should get a track list together, right? For the gents in the stream here. Maybe that's what we're gonna have to do here. Get a track list together. This would be a great time for me to plug my Reddit page that I have almost forgotten the name of. What's the name of the Reddit page again? Does anyone know? I can't remember for the life of me. I've not been in there in a while. I feel like this would be a good thing to put in the Reddit, right? It's like a song list. Let me see here. Yes, there we go. There we go. I have a Reddit page, right? For anyone who is curious, the Reddit page is r/Requiem, which is the channel name, _on_YT, right? So I will throw this here in the chat, right? So that we all have it. Do this here. One second. There we go. There we go. The song's a vibe, by the way. I have to say, this is Rome EP Forest. Turn it up a little bit. There's the Reddit page. If we're doing music suggestions, what we can do is we can potentially throw some songs that we like up in the Reddit page, and maybe we can build that into our playlist that we got going here on the stream. If it fits the vibe that I'm going for. The vibe for the most part for me is probably more ambient stuff, I guess. So if you've got stuff that you're thinking of that would fit as a kind of background, fire it in there, feel free. Okay, let's sell some stuff. I don't really care how much we get for it, I just want some of this stuff out of my inventory. I don't really want to deal with it anymore. 167 gold. See, that's just insulting. I feel like, isn't it? For all this stuff. This is probably a terrible deal, I feel like, but it does kind of help me get rid of it. So sure, fine, dirty bastard, you take that. And I'm back out in the world. This is a bot. Yeah, I think maybe that would be a better way of doing music versus just sort of suggesting stuff in chat, right? We can maybe look to build a little playlist out. I gotta be really careful too, because as you can imagine, copyright might be an issue, right? So I have to be a little careful with stuff here. The name of the castle that we were just at, that we now need to go back to kill our rogue, is called Castle Kingford. Castle Kingford is where we need to go. There we go. Hopefully we all have that Reddit page now if we're interested in getting involved. Make a Reddit account just for it. Excellent. I'll be honest, it's not... I mean, if you guys are used to other streamers, right, where they have stuff like Discords and Reddits, it's not really like that. It's just sort of a page that people
put stuff in when they are looking to discuss, right? It's just something that we can all use to talk to each other. That's kind of all it's for. Elder Scrolls has an ambient soundtrack. Funnily enough, though, it's the Battlespire OST. I mean, I do feel like in general the Elder Scrolls games do really well with their soundtracks. Like Skyrim. I know when I was playing Skyrim, one of the things that I enjoyed the most was the kind of soundtrack and the world and the way it had all been constructed, right? It's cool. It is cool. It very much does kind of match the vibe, I agree, of like ambient, synthy sort of soundtracks. I need to be careful down here because these troll creatures are terrifying. Need to find a way to just get around these guys. Yep. Not get caught by them. Get around them. Orc just died. Good. Rest in pepperonis. There we go. There we go. Escape from those horrifying things. Mostly shitpost, indeed. Yeah, indeed. It's like Twitter but on Reddit. Yeah, it's just throw something in there every so often if you want to talk about it, and people from the stream may or may not answer you, talk back. That's kind of the idea. We thought about doing a Discord, but I think at the time not everyone in stream had Discord. Everyone in stream did have Reddit, so that was our decision, was to go with Reddit rather than Discord, I think, if I remember correctly. Take a little save here. There we go. That was a cool track. That was Chrome EP Forest. Excellent. Excellent stuff. Nasty. Good song. Tune. Let's keep rocking and rolling here. What is this? All sorts of stuff around here. Have I played the old Harry Potter games? No. Which ones? But no, the answer is probably no. I have not played any old Harry Potter games. Shit, this guy's tough. I should have probably rested, actually. That's so funny that I could just... Oh god. What the hell? Oh Jesus. How is one of these orcs going to take me out? Oh my god. Oh my god. There's another one here. Ah! These things are tough, man. These things are so tough. We also just fully filled our inventory up with stuff that we probably don't actually need, right? Which is not the best. What do we do? Why did I just do that? I think at some point maybe we just should have accepted that we don't need all this stuff. This quest is kind of growing arms and legs here, I feel like. Oh, right, okay, the old Harry Potter games had a soundtrack on the level with the Elder Scrolls for no reason, right? For games that, like, people maybe didn't even play, right? That's funny. Oh, we have all sorts of different helmets that we can wear here. This is cool. All functionally pretty similar. I'm wearing here. I'm wearing leather gauntlets. Is there better gauntlets? upgrades. It's so hard to keep track of everything here. I wonder if there's a way we could probably... I imagine we could drop stuff, right? Like this. Oh wait, no, I need... How do you drop stuff? Is that like our leave pile? I'm so confused. How does this work? I've no idea what's going on here. Is this like a drop pile? Hopefully that might be the case. Get rid of some of this armor that we don't need, right? Played Hogwarts Legacy and used the unforgivable curses on everyone. Why did that game had some sort of weird controversy, didn't it? Hogwarts Legacy, for some reason. People were like upset at that game. An elven longsword here that does between 3 and 17 damage versus this that does between 5 and 10. To me, that represents an actual upgrade, right? So let's do that. Let's do that. Iron Dye Katana does 2 to 20. I don't know, I feel like 3 to 17 is pretty good. So let's take that. So yeah, I think that is like a drop pile, right? That's fine. That's fine. Can't for the life of you think of a good Steam name. Surely Schmingus is just like perfect to use for everything, no? I feel like you could just use Schmingus for anything ever. And it's perfect. Eh? How am I getting up? What? How does that work? That doesn't make any sense. No, the physics are not adding up here. Let me just save here as well. It's quite tough figuring this out on the fly, I will say. Figuring out how this game works on the fly. The swing is so slow. Yeah, apparently it gets quicker as you level up, but for the time being, yes, it is pretty slow. The damage is good though, which is all that matters. Some gold pieces and some stuff that I don't need. Excellent. Take a little rest here. You want me to Sir Schmingus Bingus? There you go, a distinguished gentleman. Excellent. Excellent vibes. All hail Sir Schmingus, the first of his name. Ooh! This guy's a freak for real. Ah! Ah! Yes, there we go. Some gold and some stuff that I don't need. Excellent. There are enemies nearby. Oh shit. Where are the enemies? Oh god, I think that might be one of those things. Oh, they are so scary. How much damage do they do? Oh, they're actually not. Oh, they are. Okay, they are scary. Yep. That is good to know. I thought they weren't scary, and then I was reminded very quickly that they are pretty scary. Okay. Jesus. Jesus. You once knew a guy with an online alias, DeQuavius John Dingleberry III Jr., who was pretty chill. Okay. Just let me give a little quick shout out on the stream here to DeQuavius John Dingleberry III Jr. Wow, what a sick guy. There you go. Oh god. Oh, these things can just like one tap you so quickly. That's crazy. It's like every single one of these enemies can just tap you to death, right? That's mental. How am I expected to get through this dungeon? Also, what level am I? Level 2. 46% of the way to the next level up. Right. Got ya. See, people who've played this game, let me know, right? In general, is it a good idea to fight enemies where you see them? Or does it make more sense just to run away from them? Just to be clear, right? Do I get anything, any sort of rewards from fighting enemies, or should I just be avoiding them as much as humanly possible and only really fight them if I need to? I imagine it might help me with some... Nope. It may help me with leveling up a little bit. Has Lulumore been in any streams recently? I feel like you haven't seen him since the life. I think he's kind of been in and out with some of the stuff. I don't know necessarily that Daggerfall is his cup of tea, so I've not really seen him during these streams. Some of the chess stuff he got involved in. I don't know. I feel like these days people just sort of pop in and out, right? And there's nothing wrong with that. Happy to catch up with people kind of as and when, right? Debating if you should replay the first 2 Baldur's Gates before you buy the third. Well, why not, right? If you want to. Jesus, these things are so tough, man. These things are so tough. What's in this? Oh, yeah. Do guilds, level up, and fight. So it does make sense to fight, right? Because you improve your skills. Got you. I'm just going to grab these 2 just to see what the spreads are like. So I got Steel Warhammer does between 3 and 18 damage. This does between 3 and 17, so this is just objectively better. But this requires 2 hands. Okay, so I can't use a shield with that. So maybe I just rock with this for the time being still. Maybe later. Okay, nice to see you, Gabs. Nice to see you. Catch you in a bit. I'll see how much longer I'm going to be live for. We'll see. Still got to do that drinking game video at some point. What was the deal with that again? What were we gonna do? Can't quite remember. What is this, the scary fire room? Okay. Ominous wheel here. Bear has been failed. There we go. It's locked on this side. Okay, cool. It's like whenever X happens in Scrubs, you take a sip or a drink. Ah, right, got you. Got you. Yeah, maybe at some point, right? I feel like now that I am on PC, kind of the range of content that's possible here on the channel has expanded quite a lot, right? So we could definitely do some fun stuff here. I don't know. At the moment, I'm focusing on Daggerfall. That's kind of my... Oh god, these things are horrible. There we go. This as well and see what this is. This thing called the iron... That thing's terrible. Let me put it in the scrap pile. Yeah. Scrap it. Did the bear climb up there? Listen, don't ask questions, alright? There's a lot of stuff going on in this game. Let's not ask too many questions, yeah? A loot pile on the ground here. Got some interesting stuff. Kite shield, +3 to armor, which is slightly better than our round shield, so we can switch that up. We also got something called a... Is that a unicorn horn? It's worth 200 gold. There you go. Nice little valuable item. Excellent. Excellent. Yeah, there's so much going on in this game that I just don't ask questions about. Honestly. It is perfectly unique in its own way, right? Bears can do a bit of climbing. Oh god. These giants scare me. Ah! Have that. Definitely dying here. Yeah. What do you do, right? Sometimes the enemies in this game just get like a high roll on hitting you, and you just die, right? Unless I'm messing something up in combat here, but I feel like if I'm just getting high rolled by an enemy, I just lose. It's like half of my health is now gone. Oh. Hello, sir. He just high rolled me as well. This dungeon is crazy. This is like the hardest thing that I've done so far. By far. By far, for sure. Oh, wait a minute. I have magic, and I'm not really using it. Maybe I should do that more. How do I do that again? You see here, it's like F6. I have a magic book. Shock. That work? Did that do anything at all? I'm actually really not sure. I don't know if that did anything at all to that giant. +4, there you go, that's slightly better again. Any weapons that are better here as well? Nah, this is still probably the best thing that we've got, I would say. Okay. Let's keep running our way through this. Also, I should probably read what these spells actually do before I just sort of pretend to know. The shock does damage. Slow falling. Right, okay, so it is a damage spell, that's fine. There you go. Let's see here. I wonder if that does damage to them. Hard to say. It is hard to say. Nope. Okay. There we go. Oh, we traded. Okay. I mean, these giants have so much health, and it's almost making me think in my head if, like, am I supposed to be in this dungeon right now? Am I approaching combat like terribly wrong here, or am I just not supposed to be in this dungeon yet? I don't know. Maybe I just run by this guy. I don't know if on some level, like, I am somewhere where I'm not supposed to be. Probably way under level. Do you reckon? The thing is though, I'm just doing like quests as they're coming to me, right? I mean, this dungeon is massive too. I've noticed this. Yeah, it's such a big dungeon too. So I don't know if maybe there's just like too much going on here for me. I don't know. Tough to say. Like when you approach a Dark Souls boss a little bit too early and get demolished, right? Yeah. Oh god. But then, like, at the same time, are we any closer to leveling up here? I do wonder. 66%, right, so even just by fighting enemies in this dungeon, we are getting something out of it, right? Because we're leveling up a little bit, which is good. Or we're making progress towards leveling up, which is good. But, still, this is crazy stuff. Crazy stuff. And so that's like a down. This I assume is for the gates up here. No. Okay. There's something. He's just stuck purely up in the ceiling. Oh god. There you go. Giant slain. How long have I been live for, by the way? I'm actually not sure. I have no idea when this live stream started. I might call it a day relatively soon here. I feel like we have achieved a good amount here. I think I started around like I want to say 10 or something, maybe something in that range, half 10. Live probably over like 2 hours. 2 hours? Yeah, it's not so bad. Vincent, mate, welcome to the stream. You're sleeping? Ah, you're all good, man. You're all good. Sleep is important. How you get on, mate? Yeah, I'll see. Maybe I'll go a little bit longer, and then I will kind of call it a day after that. It's been fun though. I'm still having really good fun with this game. It is wild. What I'm starting to notice right around now is that there is no hand holding. You figure everything out by yourself. Oh god. Oh god. Yeah, there's zero hand holding. It is you versus the game. And you have to be on point, otherwise you get destroyed and you get mauled. Okay. Okay. Yeah, girl over, that's why you're so tired. Good stuff, man. Lots. Big man on campus. There you go. Good stuff, man. Did she like the bar? Must have been it, man. Must have been the bar. This room's full of like poo, basically. Okay, great. Great. Yeah, this dungeon is pretty expansive, for sure. Go back this way. Down here. I'm not sure if I'm now just running through like the same areas as well. I don't know. It could be. Because I'm coming across a lot of like dead enemies, right? So I've probably been this way before. I mean, I'm recognizing this wheel. But I probably am in a way just running through places that I've been. This door is locked, so we still need to open that up somehow. I think this is the bit that I came through. There's another way we can go here. Have I encountered any traps in Daggerfall yet? Not as far as I can tell. Oh god. Yep. Not as far as I can tell. At least in the like traditional sense, I guess. Don't know, have I been in this bit yet? I think I have, yeah. Yeah, I mean, there's obviously this bit through here, right? But how do I get in here? Maybe we go down this little rabbit hole, see what's down here. That could be a good idea. So unbelievably cooked. Yeah, I'm in big trouble. Especially because I know nothing about this game, right? So you can imagine if there is traps and stuff, that I'm going to be taken by surprise by pretty much all of them, right? god. Yep. Oofed. Yep. Okay, I can't hit that guy. Oh, here you come as well. There we go. Get rid of that fella. Oh yeah, there's still that rat there too. It's weird to say it, like how far away you actually need to get from. Oh god, there's a tiger. There we go. I'm bored of this dungeon, man. I need out of here. I need out of this dungeon. There's too much going on here. Get me out of this dungeon. I don't want to be here anymore. How do I get out of here? I feel like I'm trapped in this horrible, horrible place. I feel like this dungeon just goes on forever, and there is no way to escape it. This is why I like in modern Scrolls games, I feel like you have stuff like the spells that you use that like show you the way through dungeons, right? In this game they don't have anything like that. It's just, if you don't know the way out of this dungeon, you're just going to be here forever, right? You have to start a new character to get out, is the idea, right? Straight up not having a good time. Yeah, I'm in a dungeon. I've been fighting for my life for like what, 30 minutes at this point. I've not this was supposed to just be like a little in and out type of thing, right? Short little trip, hop in, kill a guy, kill a deserter, and move on with my life, like has been the case with most of this so far. Quick little in and out type of deal. And instead, I'm 30 minutes in the dungeon fighting for my life against tigers and bears and lions and ogres and trolls and all sorts. It's a struggle. I'm struggling. I'm just walking around in circles. Am I just walking around in circles too? I swear I'm walking in circles. I swear that's what I'm doing. I'm back in this bit now. I was just here. I swear I was just here. This has to do something. I refuse to believe it doesn't do anything. You get lost in oblivion all the time. I feel very lost right now. I feel like I've stumbled into something and I don't quite know how to get myself out of it. Daggerfall dungeons do seem infinite. It's so big. This is such a big dungeon. There's so many ways that you can go. Like how are you even supposed to keep track of what's going on here? He just got wrecked, by the way. I put that guy in a quick grave right there. There you go. Yeah, so I'd really, like, what do I do? Oh, okay, well there's, oh, we're back in this room now. Okay, this is different. Yeah, I remember coming this way. Okay, new content. It's not just an infinite loop. Oh no, we're back in the infinite loop. We are back in the infinite loop. Oh no. If I come this way now, is this door still going to be locked? Yes. Okay. It is indeed still locked. Back up this way. Back at the wheel. I swear I'm coming at the same section about 15 different ways here. I'm losing my mind. I'm fully losing my mind. You need to get out of the way. This is how those like Korean manhwas start, right? I spent 7,000 years in a Daggerfall dungeon. Rasta? Hear me now. No, I ranked up to SS rank in a Daggerfall dungeon. I spent 7,000. Go away. Ah! The enemies are respawning as well, I think. I think they are like. Okay, well, I'm officially lost in this this horrible, scary dungeon that I found myself in. There's a horrible monster down there that's trying to eat me. There's like lions, tigers, and bears all over the place here. I'm officially stuck in this dungeon and I can't get out. Right? I can't get out. There's a guy here. He's trying to kill me. Have that, you bastard. Eat it. Yep. Yep. Right. And we've leveled up. There you go. So we now get 6 more points to put into various stuff here. And I can't, for the life of me, remember what's good to have and what's not good to have. I know that my character wants to have strength and intelligence. That's important. I was told speed I need to put up to about 50 as well. Maybe I do 1 into speed or 2 into speed. And that's our spread. And we're level 3. There you go, just like that. Just like that, fighting through the dungeon of hell consistently. We are now level 3. Okay. Yeah, we're in serious trouble here, right? Is there like a... How does one know? There's not even like, there's like, not like an internal map for dungeons as well. And look at this, I swear I've like run through the same bit about 50 times, right? I swear, it's just like an infinite... I'm in the back rooms right now. I'm trapped in Daggerfall's back rooms and I don't quite know what to do about it. Because at this point, I'm not even thinking about the mission anymore. I'm not thinking about killing this mercenary. I'm just thinking about escaping with my life, right? Escaping with my life in my mind. We're up here again. This is all understandable. There's a bear. Yep. There's no longer a bear. Enemies nearby still. So which way have we not tried is the thing. I swear I've tried just about every iteration of this pathway at some point. We're down here. Apparently there's still enemies nearby. There is! Yep, there is. Horrible, horrible things, those giants. I tell you. They are no fun. No fun at all. We came down here again. Yep, this leads us down here. This leads us down here. There's that door that we can't reopen. There's this horrible way with this scary giant. That takes us back up the way. To this room that is like kind of unique. I don't see this one very much. Leads us through this door. Takes us up here. Up again. There's a door in here which leads to this whole contraption setup. There is... This is back down. Yup. That's down. There's this whole setup here. This leads us back to the bit with the levers. And then this room that's just like empty, right? And then there's no other ways to really go here. You're lost too. Yeah, I think I'm genuinely like horrendously lost here. In like a way that's not even like, I don't even know if I can salvage this. Genuine. Oh, new room. New room unlocked. Unfortunately, it's just a small one, it would seem. This is a new room. Whole new room that's been added to our catalogue of rooms that we have. Okay. This whole room as well. I feel like this is where we need to be. The bricks is where we need to be here. Oh no, we're back in this whole thing. Okay. And we're in the horrible brick room here. Yup. Now, maybe someone very smart has made a guide on how to get through this castle. Maybe someone on the internet has been very helpful and has made a guide on how to traverse and get through this castle. No, no one's done that. Okay. No one at all has done that. That's very unfortunate. Castle Kingford. I'm just looking up, I'm looking up anything now. Anything that I can find. Anything that I can kind of cling on to here. There's not much information about this castle online. Seems like no one talks about this one. Okay. Barely even mentioned. Is there any guides on how to... Everything's randomly generated, seriously. That's really annoying. Oh, wait a minute. So there's something I can do here with, if I press M. This is a map that shows us a layout of the dungeon. Ah. So this, I thought this was like a bug that I could see this, but apparently this is actually intentional. So, oh, okay. Well, this obviously makes things a lot clearer, right? This is an internal map of the dungeon that we're in right now. And it shows where we are, which is the player. And it shows entrances and exits to the dungeon, which is obviously over here, right? So we're in this little section, and it looks like the entrance/exit is in this layer here, which is next to the bit with the cog that drops you down. Yeah, that makes sense to me. This is a whole new world that we've entered here. This is we're cooking with gas now. I feel, right? I feel that we're cooking with gas here. So this is the bit that has the drop down with the scary orcs, if we remember that, right? We went through there, and then that led us on this whole sort of goose chase, right? That eventually led to us coming up this rampway sort of thing, right? Oh, this is so confusing, man. This is so confusing. That's the whole point of Daggerfall, it's randomly generated, got ya. Yeah. Whereas Morrowind's a handcrafted world, yeah. And this was kind of the last of its kind, right? So really, then, I want to be going downwards is sort of the idea. I feel like. Because if I go downwards, I'll end up in this room. No. That downwards takes us somewhere slightly different, I feel like. It takes us down here. But that's pretty close to this. So let me try going downwards here, right? Down this little section again and see what that can help us achieve. But for the sounds of it, we've got to make use of this dungeon map pretty liberally as we go here, right? As a way to help us not get lost. What's down here then? We're just going to go all the way downwards and say that that's good for us. Of course there are enemies nearby. Right, so where are we now? Now we are at this layer, right? This layer, which we haven't explored yet, so I guess some of this stuff only gets mapped out after you explore it. But we are in new territory here. Thank Christ. No, I don't want there to be enemies nearby. No. Okay, let me go back up first and then come back down. Yeah, this is all part of the learning process, right? Is understanding stuff like this. Knowing that, for example, there can't still be enemies nearby. I refuse to believe that. Okay, well, we're back up again. I'm just trying to heal. All I'm trying to do is heal myself. This is all part of the process, is understanding that Daggerfall is a game that kind of by its nature is a little bit random, and it's on us to figure out how to traverse the randomness, right? Accept it, traverse it, and beat it. Okay, that's fine. Fine with that. We've also found new content by using this map view, which is good. And hopefully if we continue to run around, the sneakway tunnels will start to become a bit clearer here. I feel like I'm on some kind of crazy conspiracy business, just losing my mind. Okay. There's really nothing of any interest down here, right? Just a giant. So we need to be realistically level down, is that right? This map sucks, I will say. This map really sucks. It is not good at all. Okay, I can do this. This is now my personal mission, is just figuring out how to get the fuck out of here. So this is a level that I've not yet explored quite as much, right? This level, I've not been down here quite as much, so maybe there is a chance for freedom here. Leads through here, and that's as far as we've got. So let's see what's through here. This leads us down into this section, which we're mapping as we go here. So apparently we've not explored this yet, it would seem. So new content once again, which is good. Ugh! There we go, grizzly bear slain. You want to know why the bears are so common in dungeons? Mate, this is where the bears live, yeah? The bears live in this region. And really, if anything, the bears are supposed to be here. I'm not. Is the thing, right? Hold on. Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. Out here and down here surely has to lead back to this room. Right? Rather than going ahead, if we went back this way, and then across the way and down, this would have to lead us out of this place. This leads us back to this horrifying death chamber. So we're on a level with our escape route now, but we're sort of running alongside it. Fuck. These things are so scary for no reason, man. They're so terrifying for no reason. Okay, let's just keep going ahead rather than going backwards. And let's say that's what we're supposed to do. Oh yeah, there's so much stuff going on here that we've not seen before. Okay. Oh! 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 Yes! Yes? Eh? I feel like I've just won, even though, really, we didn't even complete our quest properly. But I feel like I've just achieved something. And won. We win? Oh! 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 Okay, well, the textures are fucked, which is, you know, that's not great, right? That's not good, but we're out. Oh, we're out. Why is why? Why is like none of the textures loaded on the outside? I've been in this dungeon for so long. There we go. We're out. Oh my god. Okay, we escaped. Oh Jesus. That place sucked. That place really I hated that. What was this fucking place called again? Castle something? Castle Kingford? Castle Kingford fucking sucks, man. Don't ever go to Castle Kingford. I'm telling you, there's no reason to go there. It's like being in hell. It's like being in a horrible hell that you cannot escape from. Jesus. It's okay, we're fine now. We're fine, we're out of that horrible place. I want to do two things right now. I want to go back to Daggerfall. I want to say quest failed on that one. I want to go back to Daggerfall, and I want to stop for the day. I want to say I'm in Daggerfall now. I'm safe, and I'm in a comfy spot to finish up for the day. Jesus, that was an intense ending for almost no reason. No reason at all. A courier steps up to you with a letter in hand. I was told to give you this letter. Or I was told to give this letter to someone fitting your description, says the courier. As you take it, the courier turns and walks away quickly. So we have some sort of new quest that we've been given, right? What is this? Dear Shallan, my eyes and ears abroad say that you are interested in the fate of a certain letter. Any emperor should not be so careless, nor a queen. You should really come and visit me in Castle Wayrest. I have some most interesting tidbits that I am sure you would enjoy hearing. And that's from Morgaya, Princess of Wayrest. Okay. Look, that is something to be done next time around, right? We need to go to Castle Wayrest, not another bloody castle, to speak to Princess Morgaya. Okay, cool. What a day! What a game! What a stream! What a time to be alive! Cool. Daggerfall. That was another Daggerfall live stream. Another Daggerfall live stream here on the YouTube page. Hopefully we all had fun. Hopefully we all enjoyed it. I had a good time. Yeah, what a day. As per usual, just to make you all aware, I will be back in the next few days, as has been the case here on the channel for the last little while. But in the next few days, I'll be live, doing the same again, playing some more Daggerfall. Still having a ridiculous amount of fun with this game, despite that horrible dungeon that I found myself in there. It was like the back rooms, the Daggerfall back rooms. Despite that little segment there, I will say I'm still having a lot of fun with this game. It is ridiculously deep. There's so much going on. I feel like I could play this game forever and still I would not finish it. So yeah, next time around when we come back, we'll probably be playing Daggerfall again. That'll be the vibe. I would just like to thank everyone who stopped by on the stream tonight. Appreciate it. The support for Daggerfall is very nice. Nice to chat with you all. Nice to see new people in here. That's always good fun. I'll throw this in here at the end. If anyone has not yet done so, if you could consider dropping a little like and subscribe, all that business, that would be appreciated. Still trying to grow the YouTube page. That is what we're doing here. Right, guys, that is all from me. I will catch up with you all another time. Have fun, enjoy the rest of your weekend, and I'll see you all later. Cheers. See yous. Goodbye. Good night. Goodbye.